Welcome to the country, where we do country things, and on today's video, you guys are going to get the first look at the potential new largest yearling buck ever grown in the state of Oklahoma. But first, I'm going to give you guys an update on Bo here. As you know, we did his antler removal video a couple of days ago. It didn't go very well. He didn't wake up from the immobilizer that we give him, and he kind of struggled through the night all the way into the next morning, and I was really worried about him. I was out here real late into the night. It was 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. I was out here checking on him and just hoping that he was going to go ahead and come out of that drug. And it really took it to the next day until I really got worried and decided to kind of intervene. And I made a decision to go ahead and give him a second shot of the reversal. And I kind of explained to you what I think happened there. The first dart that I shot him with, which was a 1cc dart, really didn't take effect. I mean, I shot him. I got it on video. You've seen the dart hit him. But I do not know if the dart went off. I don't know if the medicine got injected. I really don't know what happened with that first shot. But he did not feel the effects of it. He did not go down with that first shot. So we gave him about 30 minutes. He didn't go to sleep. And it usually only takes about 10 or 12 minutes for him to actually go to sleep with those immobilizers. So we knew something wasn't right, but we really needed to get those antlers off before the next day or before the night, so that we didn't have to worry about him fighting through the fence. So we went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and shoot him again with another full CC dart. And that dart actually hit him like it's supposed to. It took effect in the time frame that it should have, and he went to sleep. We did his antler removal, we did his scoring, and then Tammy came out with the reversal and actually woke him up. And she told me he got up and walked off, and she thought he was fine, but I might go out and go ahead and just check on him again. And so I went out about an hour later, and he was still really groggy. He couldn't hold his head up. His ears were back. Even though he was up walking around, he just was not right. He wasn't coming out of it like he should have. And I spent half the night out here with him, just kind of making sure he was okay, checking on him to see how well he was coming out of the drug, and he really wasn't progressing very well. So it was actually the next morning when I came out and checked on him that I decided I needed to intervene and go ahead and made the decision to go ahead and give him some more of the reversal. So what I think happened was he ended up getting too much of the immobilizer, which I did not give enough of the reversal for. So you're supposed to give double the amount of reversal as opposed to the immobilizer drug that you gave him. So the first shot was 1cc, so Tammy drew up a 2cc shot of reversal. So when we gave him the second immobilizer, that ended up giving him 2 cc's of the immobilizer, and he originally only got 2 cc's of the reversal. So thinking about it the next day and talking with some folks, we decided that he needed to go ahead and have another 2 cc's of the reversal. So what I did was come out. He was still groggy enough that I was able to just inject him by hand through a needle with that reversal. And then about 15 minutes later, he just stood up and seemed like he'd just come out of it just like that. So that was kind of the issue there. Really a kind of a scary situation. Anytime you dart these deer or anything, you're taking a risk. Anything can go wrong, and they could not wake up like they should, or they can even die. So I wanted to give you guys a look at him out here. He got up now and He's wanting to fight through the fence there without any antlers on, so that's fine. He can do that. He won't get hurt or get hung up or anything. So I want to let you know he's alive and well. He's doing good, back on his feet 100%. So we had a little scare with him, but we figured it out, and we got him back to normal. So anyway, I'm going to go in the house and go through those antlers with you. Let you give you a look at the new buck, and show you what he's got going on. So just give me a few minutes to get back in there, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I do want to mention the fact that he still has some points left on his bases. Now, when they cut him, they left about 2 inches, just like I did with Bo, just to give him something to rub against whenever he needs to shed those bases off in the springtime. So he did have some points between the brow tine and the pedicle that we're not going to be able to count today. I just don't want to get out there and stress him out too much, especially in this heat. Just being new here, I want to give him some time to kind of acclimate to his surroundings and to us and everything. And I just don't want to get out there and stress him out just to count points. So we'll just have to do that whenever he does shed the bases and we get everything put back together sometime in the spring. As far as the score goes, now they did score him at 319 inches, which is above the state record for yearling. I believe the state record is 311. So he's going to be really close by the time that he does shrink up a little bit from the drying time. I think he'll still beat it. But we'll just have to see whenever we glue them back together, get it all mounted up on a skull, get all the dimensions right as far as the spread and everything goes. And they wrote all that stuff down for us. They took all those measurements before they cut him, so we can put him back as accurate as we can and get him officially scored by somebody who's certified to do that. So we're excited about it. We think he's going to be a new state record, but like I said, we'll just have to see later on in the spring. So what I'm going to do here right now is go through these antlers, kind of count the points that we know he does have, and just kind of give you guys a first look at just how big this guy is. So I'll start off here with the 2 points that they did have to cut through. I don't know exactly where these are going to go. They're between the brow tine and the pedicle, but I'll be able to hopefully glue these back whenever he does shed those bases. So we'll figure out where these 2 went. So that's going to start him out with 2 points. Now, I have 4 points here that were broken off whenever I pulled the velvet. So whenever I cut the velvet off, these were already broken underneath and they just came loose. And I'm going to glue these back on at some point. I'm just going to let everything kind of dry up a little bit, and I'll just get some glue and glue these back together. And I'll show you where these go whenever we go through the antlers. So let's start off here with this left side. And just see how big this buck is. Just how many points he has. And I think what's most impressive is actually the mass. You see just how much mass this guy has all the way out to the ends. You don't usually see this kind of mass on a yearling buck, much less the amount of points that he actually has. So let's kind of start going through these points here, and we'll start here at the bottom. So we started off with the 2 like I showed you. So we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 42, and this piece here that's broken goes actually right here. So that'll put him another point. That'll split that. You can see that split. So that's going to give him 43. So come over here to the right side. Not as much mass on the ends, but still I got a lot of mass carrying it all the way out. So is at 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. So we're at 71 with this tine here that broke that'll glue back. You can see that. That'd be 72. This little tine here that was a kicker off of this, which will go right there. How well you can see that. 73. And then we talked about, you know, he broke off quite a bit of stuff on this side before he even got here. He had a tine here that was a pretty good sized drop tine, and then he had a little drop tine here that would put him up, you know, at least 75, not counting the points that's still left on his head that we got to count later on. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to try to replicate what he has here and what he had here by looking at this side and looking at the pictures that I've got. This point right here was pretty much matching on the other side, and then this drop tine here is the one he broke off on that side, which is pretty much matching. And then this piece here actually went right here. I already counted that point, but this piece of glue on right here, that'll make that a little bit longer. So you're looking at unofficially at least 70 points, up to 75, depending on how many points he has on his head out there. He could go as high as 80. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's 5 points out there or not. But with all the stuff that he broke off, with all the stuff that he has left on his bases, and what we counted here, we're going to call him between 70 and 75 point buck. Unofficially scoring 319 inches. So, like I said, potential state record here, not going to know until later on. So, I hope you guys follow along with him as he grows out for his second year this spring. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did this year with all the bucks. Monthly or weekly updates as we need to, especially on this deer. He's going to grow a lot faster than the others, hopefully, and we may have to do some updates more often on this guy as he really starts growing. As far as the deer goes, you know, we're pretty much done. It's kind of getting to the end of the season as far as the deer are concerned. We still have a couple videos coming up of some antler cuttings that we're going to bring you but the deer videos are gonna kind of slow down a little bit. Hunting season starts in 30 days. Bow season starts up October 1. So I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of deer hunts, hopefully. I'm going to bring you along on a lot of archery hunts and stuff like that. So we do have that coming up. But anyway, I'll quit rambling on. I appreciate you guys watching the video today, and we'll be back.